In this video, I'll be talking to you about course navigation, where you can find things within Canvas, where to submit assignments, where to find those assignments, that sort of thing. So up at the top here, this will probably look similar to a lot of your other teachers. Right here, you have the school's phone number. So if you do need to get a hold of me by phone, you can call the school and just ask to speak to Mr. Whitley. My email, once again, that's one of the best ways to reach me if you have any questions. The Zoom times for our class, and then office hours. Office hours are if you need any additional help, we can Zoom during that time. You can email me. I'll be pretty responsive. I'll be here at my desk at the school. So during those office hours are times for you to get extra help if you need it. Here's my About Me video. You can watch that. Grading, class expectations, and this video will go right here under course navigation. So down here you see Zoom, tech support, and Canvas tutorials. So with the Zoom, that is just going to show you some expectations, some etiquette that you need to have when you join the Zoom meetings. Things like don't have your music playing when you come into the meeting. Be respectful of me and your classmates. So you can look over that. Tech support, if you're having any issues with your laptop, you can go there. That'll kind of go to the help desk. And then we have Canvas tutorials. So if something is acting up, you're unfamiliar on how to submit an assignment, things like that, a lot of your questions can be answered with those tutorials. So when you go down here, you'll see the first week's grading period, and it's broken up by the 3-6 weeks for the semester. I will be adding in links as we go along, but first week is already in here. So what you will do is you'll click on this. It will have your weekly learning activities. So here are the learning targets up here at the top. That'll be the key points that we'll be learning that week. Then you have it all broken up by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I have these numbered here. This is the order. You should do these every day. With this, it's pretty much just like an agenda, what you can expect throughout the entire week and the way you need to complete all of the assignments. And as far as finding your assignments and activities, you can click on this module or this link right here, and that will take you to the first week's module. So on Monday, not a whole lot to do. It's just an about me, telling me a little bit about yourself. I got some questions on there I'd like for you to answer. Tuesday, you guys have some videos to watch, and then an actual graded assignment. So one of the things I wanted to mention here is how do I, answer the question, how do I know what is graded and what counts towards attendance? So you can see about me, it says 0 points right there. That means you're not going to get any credit for that, but doing that assignment will count as your attendance for Monday. So if you don't do it, you will be counted absent on Monday. So I went over that more in the grading video. And then I also believe I may have mentioned that when something will be graded, you'll see down here it says 100 points. That means it's going in the grade book. And I'll also make an indicator out to the side that that is a graded assignment. So that will be graded for accuracy, and I'll be giving you guys feedback on that. So watch these two videos. Everything's laid out in order here. So you're going to watch these two videos. Here's the PDF, so the assignment you're going to be completing and where to submit it. So it's kind of the way I've set things up for the majority of the week. You'll watch a video, a lecture of me talking, or, in other cases, I may have readings and things here for you to do, and then some sort of assignment for you guys to complete. So Wednesday is just a exit ticket. I believe it's just 3 short questions about the lecture. So make sure you get that submitted. Right here, this is a play pause it. I'm kind of new to that, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I should have that linked in Canvas. So once you complete the play pause it, I'll get feedback on how well you did on the questions. And then Friday, I did want to talk about this. So I do want you guys to keep a hard copy notebook. I want you to actually have a notebook that you're writing notes and vocabulary in for American 1. So when you guys do come back, those of you that are coming back for the hybrid courses, you'll have that notebook and we'll be able to pick up relatively easy. So right here, I have vocabulary for week 1. That will take you to a Quizlet with the vocabulary that you need to know for the week. So we will be having vocabulary quizzes pretty much weekly. We won't have one this week because we're just getting started, but next week you will have your first vocabulary quiz. But with the vocabulary, I want you to write the term and the definition within your notebook. There's not that many. I think there's like 13 vocabulary terms. So I want you to write those out and take a picture of it with your computer and just upload it as a PDF. So that way I can see, the notes that you've been taking and the vocabulary that you've been writing, and you'll get credit for that. European exploration lecture goes along with these guided notes. So you can fill in these guided notes as you watch the lecture. That's something else like you could keep up with if you want to make a folder, kind of a notebook folder, a place to put things like guided notes. If you want to be taking notes in a notebook and taking a picture of those and putting those in the vocabulary notes drop box, I would like to see what you're writing down and how you're taking notes. So any notes that you take for the week, some days I may ask you to make sure that you are taking notes, that I want to see specific notes that you've written down. But as of this first week, really what I want to see is that you've written down the terms and the vocabulary. So that way you get some repetition there with that. So this is pretty much where you will find everything, all your assignments. I've put these text headers here so that way you can see each day. It looks like a lot when you scroll down and see the whole thing, but it's really, if you're working on it every day, it's not a whole lot. It's pretty much one task or assignment to do each day, and these tasks are really short. You should be able to knock them out pretty quick. Some other things I did want to mention, going back to the home page, you'll see here that I have listed things up on the toolbar to the side here. So when it comes time to join the Zoom meetings, you can click on this link and it'll have all of our Zoom meetings for the week. If you need to go to the modules, you click on it there, grades, announcements. So your Canvas page will look a little bit different than mine does right here. This is like the teacher view. You won't have like edit buttons and publish and unpublish. And you won't be able to see these to the side here that have the eyeball marked through. But you will be able to see announcements once I make the first course announcement. And I want you guys to make sure that you're checking those announcements. You should get an icon that pops up or a notification that comes up on the Canvas page when I make an announcement in there, because we're still kind of figuring things out as far as what works, what doesn't work. If I need to adjust something during the week, like expectations for an assignment, I will put that in the announcements. And I'll try to send out an email. I believe those announcements do go to your email, but just make sure you're keeping up with that. And then assignments and quizzes. So that's pretty much what you need to know to get started. I believe I covered everything. And if you have any questions about where to locate your assignments, how to access the agendas, what you're doing for the week, just make sure you get a hold of me. One last thing, though, I almost forgot about this to the side here. It says link to PDF and link to videos. I haven't put those in yet, but this is if you have no internet, you will have a downloadable PDF that will have an agenda, pretty much everything that you would see if you click on this. It'll have that all in a PDF and then links to videos. So what I'll have there is a link to my Google Drive folder for the week. You'll see all the videos that you need to download. You'll just click on them. Actually, I can show you really quick, I believe, how to do that as far as your Google Drive. So you'll go into your emails and you'll click over here with the 3 or the 9 little squares. You click on Drive. And I have multiple things within my Drive, but it'll take you directly to the one that I will link in there. So we have the week here. It's going a little slow. And so if you, like I said, if you don't have internet and you need to download these videos so you can watch them throughout the week, you'll find them here. So you have quite a few videos because, there's all the videos explaining the courses. This video will be in there. But when you just click on it, it should pop up, in a browser, and you'll see the little download icon there to the side. So make sure that you get all of these downloaded if you know that you're going to have limited access or internet access for the week. I think that pretty much wraps it up. If you have any questions, where to locate things when we're getting started, if you can't find an assignment, just let me know. Just shoot me an email and we'll work through that. So I hope you guys found this helpful.